Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back. I am Chip Skipper, and the bell has rung for another night of incredible independent wrestling action. Tonight at Pro Wrestling Alliance, where two hometown Tennessee boys of Landon Bradley and Zakk Austin are taking it to each other in our opening contest. Zakk Austin in the black sleeveless Misfits shirt, working over the arms of Landon Bradley in the teal trunks, and it looks like the parents are taking away their kids, because Landon Bradley himself is, in fact, a kid. He is 17 years old, and yet he is a second-generation wrestler who has been formally trained. Hence, that incredibly crisp hammerlock that seemed to have caught Zakk Austin off guard, but Zakk Austin, with his experience advantage and his size advantage, catching him in a headlock after working over that arm, Landon Bradley in agony as his spindly little arms are cracked in half by Zakk Austin, but Landon Bradley manages to break free, going for a drop down, huge drop kick from Landon Bradley. He's got that youthful energy behind him, crowd also behind him. Incredible sprinting start into the corner with that high knee, followed by that side drop kick by Landon Bradley, going for the pin, very nearly catching Zakk Austin in that flurry of offense, almost getting that 3 count. Didn't quite get the lateral press in there fully, but if he did, he might have had that match in the bag. Landon Bradley still has quite a bit to overcome here, but his speed is incredible. Tilt-a-whirl, head scissors by Landon Bradley. Holy shit, this kid has some real mojo in him. Monkey flip out of the corner by Landon Bradley. Despite his size disadvantage, using the leverage of the monkey flip to send Zakk Austin sailing across the ring. Landon Bradley climbing up to the middle rope, mounting him for some punches, going for 10 punches in a row to really get the crowd on his side, but it also gives Zakk Austin enough time to clamp onto his midsection power bomb. Kneeling powerbomb, sucking the energy out of Landon Bradley's lungs, as well as the enthusiasm from the crowd, who are counting along with him with glee. Zakk Austin trying to line up for something. A chokehold on the mat. Referee saying, hey, break it up. Counting to 5. Landon Bradley relinquished from the hold by Zakk Austin. Zakk Austin approaching him from behind. Landon Bradley trying to get back up to his feet. All of the wind was really taken out of him, and Zakk Austin is capitalizing on that further, bringing the referee count to 4 each time. Zakk Austin is a rough and tumble man who is not a fan of the youthful hijinks of Landon Bradley tonight. Going for a pin, tucking the leg in, then deciding against it. I'm not really sure what Zakk Austin's idea was there. Perhaps he knew that Landon Bradley would have enough energy to kick out. He was just hoping to keep Landon Bradley on his toes, keep him from being able to truly rejuvenate in this fight. Huge forearm strike, very nearly cleans Landon Bradley's clock. Still a little bit left on there, cleaning off the rest of the dirt from the clock of Landon Bradley. Zakk Austin with another forearm strike, now with the Irish whip, countered by Landon Bradley, leaping up onto him. Guillotine choke. Zakk Austin trying to keep himself from falling to the mat, trying to keep himself in this match in a standing position. Landon Bradley trying to squeeze the air out of him. But Zakk Austin getting him in a front face lock while keeping him aloft in mid-air, twisting neck breaker. Zakk Austin almost toppling over from how much air was squeezed out of him there. But he was able to flatten Landon Bradley, and Landon Bradley, his young, lithe, but I gotta be careful about my comparisons. This is a child, but Landon Bradley, oh my God, stomping on the back of the head of Landon Bradley. Zakk Austin showing absolutely no remorse for what is essentially child abuse here. Landon, oh my God! Zakk Austin pressing the knee against the back, contorting the spine of Landon Bradley. Zakk Austin with that chin lock in tight. Another knee to the back. Zakk Austin really showing his dominance here. His size advantage. Seems like he choked out Landon Bradley. Zakk Austin not even wanting the referee to check. He wants to continue. Oh my God, he just wants to beat down Landon Bradley with repeated leg drops. Zakk Austin feeling a bit, oh my God, the disrespectful swat with the tip of his boot, kicking the dust on the mat into Landon Bradley. Fans shouting at Zakk Austin, trying to get under his skin, and it looks like they're working. making fun of his age, especially relative to Landon Bradley. Zakk Austin only seems incensed by those remarks, only more fired up, dragging his face across the ropes. Incredibly dirty tactics, the legs of Landon Bradley giving out from underneath him. His frail skeleton was not really meant to take those kind of hits. Ducking the, oh my god, sunset flip powerbomb, and he nails it! Almost getting a 2.5, no! Oh my god, he had a 3 count. Oh my god, lariat turning him inside out. Landon Bradley, soul knocked clean out of his body. Zakk Austin going for the lateral press, not enough. Landon Bradley kicking out, but he has been taken to hell by Zakk Austin. Landon Bradley getting a rude wake-up call as among his first forays in professional wrestling. He's been doing really well for himself in his first matches, but this is a grown man's game, and Landon Bradley is but a boy. Uh-oh. Back fist repeatedly to the gut. Not enough to take down Zakk Austin, who returns the favor with a knee to the gut, taking his back. Oh my god! Sidewalk slam from the mat by Zakk Austin. Incredible strength, definitely has the power advantage over Landon Bradley. Not enough for a 3 count. Landon Bradley trying to pump himself up, trying to get himself into some kind of second wind. Zakk Austin, speaking of wind, looks a bit winded himself. Doesn't have quite the training that Landon Bradley has, despite plenty more years of, street smarts. On-the-job training, per se. Zakk Austin trying to drag Landon Bradley to his feet. Oh my god! Uppercut slap Landon Bradley. A contorted heap on the mat after that strike. Incredible impact off of it. A lariat whisk again by Zakk Austin. Back elbow whisk again. Leaping cross body by Landon Bradley. Not able to stick the landing to turn it into a lateral press pin, but nevertheless it takes down Zakk Austin. Zakk Austin repeatedly going to the well of lariats and back elbows. Doesn't seem like he has necessarily the largest array of moves at his disposal, but then again, it doesn't seem like he's needed it. Rough and tumble brawler at his heart. And it's definitely gonna be enough to take out most opponents the size of Landon Bradley, but is Landon Bradley's youthful energy enough? Leaping lariat very, very high with those clotheslines from Landon Bradley. Ducking the lariat again. Tilt, a whirl, reverse DDT from Landon Bradley, hooking the leg, almost getting a 3 count. Not enough though, Zakk Austin kicking out with authority. Looks like Landon Bradley really feeling himself, the energy coming back to him. He can feel the endorphins kicking in, giving him the energy to keep going on, to keep moving, to keep bringing the offense to his opponent. Landon Bradley, does he have a finish in mind? Seems like he's prepared for something, though. He's taken a lot of damage to his torso. Front facelock, double underhook, twisted out of it by Zakk Austin. Headbutt, I believe, onto the shoulders of Zakk Austin. Fireman's carry slam. Flipping Landon Bradley to the mat, knocking the wind out of him again. Not enough! Not enough to kill him for good. Zakk Austin was really hoping that would be it. Very slow to get back up to his knees. Zakk Austin looking winded. Landon Bradley looking dead. Both men in a dire position at the moment. Zakk Austin, though, is on his feet. He needs to finish off this match right here, right now. Can he do it? Grabbing Landon Bradley by the hair. By the long and curlies. But Landon Bradley taking advantage of the time spent. Super kick. Incredible impact. Landon Bradley using the ropes to get back up to his feet. A last-ditch effort. No, Zakk Austin breaking free. Spinning soul kick. Landon Bradley knocked down to his knees. Zakk Austin getting him into a headlock. Has him up. Dragging him. What is he planning here? No! Backslide counter pin by Landon Bradley. 2, 3. It's enough! Barely enough. Landon Bradley sneaks away with the pin with the last of his reserves. Logo. Thank you all very much for watching. This has been Pro Wrestling Alliance. I have been Chip Skipper. Have a wonderful night.